Good day, night, evening, whatever time it may be, ladies and gentlemen. This is Darth Chain. Hopefully y'all are having a good one. Today we're going to be doing another Fractal number 15, the Thaumanova Reactor. Now we do have Dayset to kind of thank for this Fractal because some of her crew members are here, but they help us out in the end, so I guess all's fair. So first thing you're going to notice with this Fractal is we are Littlesarah. This is one of the very few ones that change our race, but it doesn't affect the gameplay too much. First things first, we're going to run over to this detonator and we're going to pop this wall, and there's going to be some enemies right outside with a portal that will pull someone to it. I'm going to get pulled right here. Just take out the enemies, keep them grouped up, and you're good to go. There will be another roaming mob that will join you when the fight's done. They will always hit you before you finish this fight, so don't worry about it too much and just take them down. Now the next thing you got to play is the floor is lava. As you can see, the green goop all around. We want to avoid that as best we can, so we're going to just jump around and run underneath the main ring here. That portal's going to pull me. And if you stand in the green, you get set on fire, and it starts dealing a lot of damage if you stand in it. Now there's going to be another portal up here, along with a bunch of scrit. We're going to want to take this portal down and take all the scrit down as well. And that'll get the rooms on the very edge of the Fractal open. Now, the main aspect of this Fractal is you want to do as many of the rooms as you need to, anywhere from 2 to 4. It depends on the Fractal, the level you're running. To get the core cooled enough to where you can fight the anomaly, which is the boss. So as you can see, I'm switching up my skills to the Locust Signet, Consume Conditions, I don't know what the third one is, and Fleshworm. The 4 rooms are marked here. And the first one's going to be the heat room. Usually this one can be done solo. I believe Necros, Mesmers, Engineers, and Thieves can solo it, so watch out for that. So I'm going to cast the Fleshworm into the room, get my running skills going, and I'm just going to sit here and spam one as quickly as I can. 1 gives you 5% of your speed back, and it does stack, so the quicker you spam it, the better. So I'm going to heal a little bit. I'm going to pop into my Death Shroud, which gives me more life to finish this room up. I'm going to get into there, and here comes my partner who is running an Engineer who clears it as well. Now the reason why I brought Consume Conditions is when we activate these panels here, it's going to cast immobilization on us. So if you have Consume Conditions, hit the panel, hit the skill, and you can start moving quicker than what we did. And you're just going to take the portal back, and we're going to head to the second room, which is the turret room. I was going to show you guys on this map, but we got attacked. So we're going to take these bosses out, and it's the room that it's on the right or on the south. So now that those guys are gone, we're going to head over to the turret room. Now this room is fairly easy, I want to say, not really. You're going to want to pick up a safety shield, and you're going to want to use 1 to avoid this gunfire. At higher level Fractals, they do shoot a lot faster, and you can get stun locked to death by 1 turret. If you get hit without the shield, skill 1 active, it will knock you back, and then it will shoot again and just keep on knocking you back. There's no way to get out of it, unfortunately. So there's going to be this panel here, and then there's going to be another panel on the other side of the room that need to be activated in order. And they will open up the third room, which has the 2 panels inside of it. So there's actually a trick to this room I did not know, and I'm actually going to get shown it right here. You can activate with the first panel through this wall. It's close enough to the wall that you can interact with it. It's right there. So I'm going to hit it when she is ready, and she's going to activate the second panel, which you guys seen not so long ago in that little hallway room. And here I go on the first panel. Come on. As you see, I get knocked back. So there's the first panel. She's going to hit the second panel. So now that room is open, and I can interact with both of these by myself. Once I did that, I got the cooling rod, which usually allows us to cool the heat room down so it's easier to get through, but we didn't have to worry about that too much. Now the third room we're going to be able to show you is subject number 6. This is a bit of an annoying boss, not too bad, but can be. His mechanics are a little weird. So we're going to run in here, you're going to see this Inquest agent here, and he's going to turn his buddy into subject 6, which is a gigantic ooze. Now the ooze has a couple attacks. He has this AoE where he just shoots a bunch of poison all over the area. He had that one melee where he turns into like the little morning star. He has this ground pound attack, and then he has a shield. Now when he pops into a shield, which you can see right here, you do not want to attack him directly. That will cause him to gain stacks, and the more stacks he has from his shield, the more damage he does to you when he gets out. Now the ambient creatures that you can summon, i.e. pets, phantasms, and minions, do not give him shields anymore, which is good, so you can take him out a lot easier. But the other thing you're going to have to worry about are the blue slimes around the area, because if they get close enough to him, he will devour them and heal himself a considerable degree. I thought we were going to lose this fight, honestly, because we got him down to about 25% HP, and then we started letting too many slimes get through, and he jumped right back up in HP. We tried it again, and we actually do successfully take him down. Now, there is a achievement for getting him as close to 20 stacks as you can and letting him just go ballistic. Do it on the lower level fractals so you know your team will live. But once you are done with the ooze, it will give you another cooling core. And then you have the fourth room, which is on the east side, so just below this room, where you have to save a bunch of Asura. You're going to run in, you're going to see a bunch of doors. You're going to want to break the doors as quickly as you can with your attacks, and you're going to want to save them, because if you do, the 2 Asura that are there will help you take the boss down. It makes him more vulnerable. But unfortunately that room was not open for us, so we weren't able to do it. It's a very easy, there's like 5 enemies in total in that entire room, and they're all addicts, so it's fairly quick. So now we have the Thaumanova anomaly. This boss is fairly easy. You see where he's standing? Congratulations, he's never going to budge from that spot. The problem is all these white panels that we're standing on will actually disappear from his attacks. Now, with the latest update, they changed these to where they look more concrete, and instead of them flashing purple, they flash a yellow color, so it's easier to see, and I love the change. So you're just going to want to DPS this boss down. Ranged weapons are going to be your primary source of damage, because if you get too close, you really risk falling down, and if you get rid of the panels that are at his feet, you can't attack him with melee, so definitely watch out. So one of his attacks, you can see this little beam connecting to my party member. It takes out the panel you're standing on. So she'll stay on the same panel for a couple of seconds and then move to the next one to try and mitigate how many panels she loses. Me personally, when I get hit by it, I run in a straight line back and then run along the very outer edge of the panels so I'm not interfering with other people's paths. You can jump the distance between 2 white panels. If there's only one missing between you, you can do a dodge jump and usually you will make it. So here's another one of his attacks. I'll summon a bunch of orbs to take out single panels. There's another attack where you get a little bomb above your head, and he takes out the panel you're standing on and all adjacent panels with it. So again, once you see the little bomb like this, you want to run to the back and you'll see which ones get taken out. Other than that, the boss is fairly easy. There is an achievement for completing this without anybody falling down. This boss is soloable. As you can see, my teammate just died. So she left me up here with him, and I'm going to take him down for the rest of his bar. As you see, I got targeted right there with the little beam attack, and I just run around the edges. Here we go again. Once you do this fractal, it's fairly easy to predict what's going to happen when certain things happen. Like, the lower HP he gets, the more panels he'll destroy, the more times he'll do attacks and stuff like that. That's one reason why I like having my minions, is even if I'm running around and out of range with both of my weapons, I can still get some attacks off on him and still deal him some damage. So, once you get the final hit on him, a small cutscene will trigger and you'll see the reactors start falling apart. A little bit of lore-wise, where the fire elemental spawns in Metrika province is actually the aftermath of this fractal. So here comes the ceiling, here comes the white, and your chest will spawn right in front of you. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the quick little video. Well, I can't say quick, it's hitting 11 minutes. I do want to thank the person up on screen who helped me run this. And congratulations guys, we're so close to finishing this. We got like 2 or 3 more videos to do. So, with that, I want to know what your guys' your guys' thoughts on something. So, I'm going to put a link to Twitter up here right now. And I'm going to be running a poll. What do you guys want to see as the next series? Would you like to see dungeon videos where I run through all the dungeons in the game and maybe do the paths as well? Would you like to see the world bosses? I'll start off with like Shatterer, Tequaddle, and Jormag, and then do the Triple Trouble, and then we'll go on to the easier ones from there. Or would you guys like to see what was it? Starter guides for your character? So like, say you have a friend who's just starting the game, it's like, oh hey, I want to play an Asura, and I'll show like the first story event or 2 of the Asura, and then show like how to level in the specific areas and where to run around, and probably a jumping puzzle or 2 in their starting areas. Or would you guys just like to see me try out some other games? Like I've got Overwatch, I've got a couple other games I do play quite regularly, and I can try to get some footage from those. Other than that, I may do a couple videos after this just as an unwind to show off the different games I do play, but as soon as I know what my next series should be, I'll definitely get into them. Again, go vote on Twitter, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Do take care.